Okay. Today we've got an encore, and we're demonstrating how to put the drive belt back on if you've got a problem with the belt coming off. I took the belt off of this one here just to demonstrate that type of thing. To do that, you always want to put the belt back on the big sprocket in either one. This is obviously the idler, and the idler is always a little bit loose and will wobble a little bit, but that is not generally a serious thing. On the other side, which isn't, you can't see from, no, that's all right, stay right there. That isn't, I've put the belt on there, and it is also on the small sprockets down here. You make sure of that. And then the last one I'm putting on is this side right here, and this is the idler. The idler sprocket obviously moves backwards depending on the way that you're pedaling, but that's putting the belt back on. Now I loosened up the tensioning nut down here with the thumb screw, and I'm going to tighten that back up. But before I do that, I want to make sure that the belt is on, so I'm just pedaling around a couple times and everything seems to be fine. So I'll go around here and tighten this up, and it needs to turn counterclockwise, which I did, and then I try it again, check it again a little bit. It needs a little bit more tensioning. Do it another time or two and try it again, but this time it's just tension just fine. And then I reach down here, and this is the thumb screw, and just screw that back in and tighten it up a little bit. It doesn't have to be tightened real tight, but it should be a little bit snug. That keeps the big nut here from loosening up, and that's the best and easiest way to put the belt back on, regardless of whether you're out on the water or if you've been doing some kind of work on it, and you know, need to know the best way to put it on. So that's basically it, and that's fine. Now there is a possibility of difficulty with interfacing with the belt. Generally with this idler sprocket, and you get some clicking, and if you do that and it's too annoying to you, you can turn the belt over on this idler. You never want to turn it over on the driving sprocket, because it's the teeth in here that engage with the teeth on the belt to make sure that it doesn't slip. But here on the idler sprocket, it doesn't make any difference. So I'm going back in here, going to loosen the tensioning nut up, and I have turned it around there about 1.5 times, because when you put this belt on and you put it on upside down, and I'm gonna show this, you turn it one way, and that's the wrong way, because this is turning twice. So you take it and turn it back the other way and around like that, and then this comes up, and it's only turned over here one time, and just as I did before, put that on there like that, and just turn it on around that way, and then go back and just as I did before, tension the sprocket, or tension the nut rather, and go back and try this a time or two, and then go back and check it again, and it's pretty good to me. And this puts the back side of the belt here on the teeth on here, and that sometimes works just great and it keeps the teeth from clicking over in the on the large idler sprocket. So that's one way to do that if you're having problems with the teeth of the belt interfacing with the sprocket. And that's it for today.